You've spent your whole life feeling like an outsider, doing things that others call weird or strange. But what if those exact habits are the hidden evidence of a genius-level IQ? Intelligence isn't just about solving math problems. It's a different way of existing in the world. While the average mind follows the crowd, the exceptionally intelligent mind follows a secret set of patterns that 99% of people will never understand. Next 7 minutes, I'm going to reveal 7 strange habits that are scientifically linked to high intelligence. If you do even 3 of these, you aren't just different. You are operating on a frequency that most people can't even hear. This isn't your basic smart person list. We are going deep into the dark psychology of the high-functioning brain. By the end of this video, you will finally understand why you do what you do and why your strangest habit is actually your greatest strength. Let's look beneath the surface. 1. The internal monologue. Talking to yourself. Average people think talking to yourself is a sign of madness, but in the world of high-functioning psychology, it's a sign of a hyperactive processor. Exceptionally intelligent people don't just think, they simulate. When you talk to yourself, you are externalizing complex internal data to organize your thoughts and solve problems faster. The global example: imagine you are working on a difficult project. Instead of just thinking in silence, you start explaining the steps out loud as if you are teaching someone else. This isn't weird. You are actually using your verbal brain to audit your logical brain. It's a genius-level hack for mental clarity. But there is a darker side to this habit. If you talk to yourself, you're also likely to struggle with the next strange trait, one that makes you feel like a messy failure, even when your brain is winning. Stay with me for point number 2. 2. Chronic curiosity, the why obsession. Most people accept the world as it is, but a high IQ brain is never satisfied with the surface. You have an insatiable hunger for the why. You don't just use a phone, you want to understand the code. You don't just watch a movie, you analyze the director's psychological intent. This constant questioning is often seen as annoying by others, but it's the foundation of every great discovery in history. The global example: while your friends are enjoying a sunset, you are wondering about the atmospheric scattering of light and why the human eye perceives orange more than blue at that specific hour. You aren't trying to be difficult. Your brain simply cannot stop hunting for deeper meaning. 3. The preference for chaos, organized mess. Look at your desk. Is it a mess? Society calls it disorganized, but psychology calls it high-level creativity. A clean desk is for people who follow instructions. A messy desk is for people who create them. Highly intelligent minds thrive in organized chaos because their brain doesn't need external order to maintain internal logic. The global example: think of Albert Einstein. His desk was famously buried under piles of paper. He once said, "If a cluttered desk is a sign of a cluttered mind, of what, then, is an empty desk a sign?" You know exactly where that one specific note is, even if no one else can find it. Your chaos is your canvas. 4. The night owl syndrome, circadian disruption. Scientific research suggests that people with higher cognitive abilities are more likely to be nocturnal. Your brain doesn't shut off when the sun goes down. Instead, it wakes up. While the rest of the world sleeps, your mind finally finds the silence it needs to process complex thoughts without the noise of society. This isn't insomnia. It's an evolutionary adaptation for deep work. The global example: think of the moments when you are most productive. It's often at 2 a.m. when everyone else is unconscious. Your brain feels a surge of energy because the social pressure of the day has vanished. You aren't lazy in the morning. You are just optimized for the night. But being a night owl has a price. It leads to a specific type of social selective hearing that makes people think you are rude. Point number 5 will explain why you aren't being mean. You're just too fast. 5. Social selective hearing, the filter of relevance. Have you ever been accused of not listening, even when you're looking right at someone? High IQ individuals possess a brutal mental filter. If a conversation is shallow or predictable, your brain automatically switches to an internal processing mode to save energy. You aren't ignoring them. Your brain is simply prioritizing a complex internal problem over mundane small talk. The global example: you're at a dinner table, and someone is talking about a trivial topic. Suddenly, you realize you haven't heard a word for the last 3 minutes because you were mentally redesigning a workflow or analyzing a philosophical concept. To them, you look spaced out. To you, you were just being efficient. 6. Dark humor and sarcasm, the cognitive bridge. A study from the University of Vienna found a strong link between a high IQ and an appreciation for dark humor. Sarcasm and twisted jokes require a high level of information processing and mental flexibility. It's a way for your brain to cope with the absurdities of life by finding complex patterns in tragedy. If your jokes make others uncomfortable but make you laugh, it's a sign of your cognitive depth. The global example: when someone makes a joke that requires 3 layers of context to understand, you are the only one who laughs. Others think you are dark or weird, but you just appreciate the intellectual craft behind the irony. Your humor is your intelligence in disguise. 7. The social disconnect, the price of vision. The final habit is perhaps the most painful: selective isolation. You don't avoid people because you hate them. You avoid them because you are searching for a connection that most people aren't equipped to give. You would rather be alone with your thoughts than be in a room full of people who only talk about the weather. This habit isn't a social failure, it's a high IQ filter. You are protecting your mental energy for the things that truly matter. If you recognized yourself in these strange habits, stop trying to fix them. You aren't broken, you are just rare. The world will always try to pull you down to its level because it's afraid of what it can't understand. But your weirdness is your genius, and your chaos is your power. If you want to dive deeper into the dark psychology of the high-functioning mind, you are in the right place. Join the 1%, subscribe to UNFELTED, and start looking beneath the surface. I'll see you in the next one.